Oh, first, let me just unmute everybody because I like the social interaction and you guys kind of saying hi to one another. Okay, everybody say hi to one another. So we've been in our house. This is what, day 20 or something for us. So we have what, another 3 more weeks of this according to the president?
I'm not on mute.
Interesting.
Too many days.
How many days?
Yeah, they said till now. They're saying till like early May or something like that.
Early May, yeah, April 30th, I heard last. Hopefully it's sooner than that because of what we're doing now, right? We put a stop to it all. The president just mentioned to the governor that firearms and the Second Amendment should be reinstated. There was the state of New Jersey, they took that away, the Second Amendment rights for being able to purchase a new firearm. To me, martial arts falls under the Second Amendment, so I think that we can maybe get restarted even sooner, starting today. But social distancing, of course, being responsible. But we're doing it here through this awesome Zoom app. Okay, mute all. And let's get started. Here we go. So we will begin with the next block is Taisho Uke. Taisho Uke is an open hand block. So let's put, we'll stand in Hikodachi and we're gonna block protecting the face and chin with the other hand. Let's try it. 1, palm block. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now let's add a little footwork to that. 1, move out of the way. 2, step to this side. 3, 4, 5, 6. So back to center. 7, then move. Back to center. 8, 9, 10. Good. Little Tai Sabaki foot movement. Now don't forget, your head is only this wide. Your body is this wide. Body this wide, head this wide. So if you're blocking too much, you don't have economy of motion. When they make the second attack, right, you're going to have to bring your hand all the way back to make that second block. But if you can make your block as just as much as it needs to be, it's very easy for it to come back for the next one. Okay, so here we go. Now we're going to do it low. 1, 2, push to the side. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Add the footwork. 1, dodge. 2, dodge. 3, dodge. Put the hand to the center. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now, for a lot of you guys, once you get these basics down, your chamber fist can actually go here. You're not going to need it all the way here. But we're going to start here for the fundamental practice first. Okay, now the next one. When we do the next one, think of it low. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. You want to take great care not to come straight in where somebody could kick your fingers. So make sure, the Japanese term is harai. Harai is a sweep, like you're sweeping something, like some crumbs off the table there. So you want to sweep it to the side to protect the fingers. Here we go, circular. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, harai, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now we could add footwork by moving back. We could step slightly behind ourselves. So let's add the footwork. 1, dodge. 2, dodge. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, dodge. 8, 9, 10. Excellent. So we have Jodan. Everybody say Jodan. Jodan is upper level. Chudan or Gaidon. This could also be Gaidon down here. Okay, so now let's add on the counterattack. Let me just adjust this. I'm trying not to get this lamp in the way. You know what, let me see. Maybe I could turn that off. Oh, that's this one here. Too many light switches. There you go. Maybe you can see me a little bit better. Okay, so let's practice. Here we go. Let's block. And now from here, punch low. Block, punch low. We did a little bit of this last night. Block, punch, block, punch, ich, ni, san, shi. Now again, that's what? A 1-2 motion. If the attack is coming in, think about it. somebody's arm comes out, we block it on the 1, 2, they already retracted their hand. Or 2, they made their secondary punch. So what we want to do is block punch same time. So that way, while the opponent's arm is extended, we're striking them at the same time, boom, that they're punching. So if the attack is coming in, I block and I strike at the same time. Let's try that. 1, block, strike. 2, block, strike. 3, block, strike. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now footwork. Let's step to the side. So straight to the side. 2, dodge and hit. 3, dodge and hit. 4, dodge and hit. 5, you can also move like this. 6, 7, 8. So again, I could use the stance if you see like this. Okay? All right, so now from here, this time, instead of going directly to the side, I'm going to step in 45 degrees. Kind of hard to see my feet there, but hopefully you can get the idea. So I'm going to step in 45 degrees, and where have you seen that before? Back to our Saifa footwork. So here we go. Step in. 1, block and punch. 2, step in, block and punch. 3, block and punch. 4, 5, 6, now 1 motion. 7, 1 motion. 8, 1 motion. 9, block and strike. 10, block and strike. Good. And of course from here, now we have the other level. So that was blocking high, punching low. Let's block low now and punch high. Stationary first. 1, block, punch. 2, block, punch. 3, start with a 1-2 combination. So that way you have a good, tight, solid chamber fist position to punch from. 4, block, then punch. 5, 6. Now let's get it more simultaneous. 1, block, punch. 2, block, punch. 3, even if you do it slow. 4, block, punch. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hey. Okay, here we go. Sidestepping. 1, block, punch. 2, block and punch. 3, block, punch. 4, block, punch. Same time. 5, 6, hey. 7, hey. 8, 9, 10. Good job. Shake it out. Relax. Very good. From here, you can also block and strike with the same hand. Maybe the kick is coming in like a front kick, and I sweep it, and that hand's closer so I can strike right off that one. Or maybe from here, I block punch, and I have all different hand techniques. Okay, here we go. So that's the palm block and the counter strike. Let's go over Shuto. Shuto is your knife hand. So from here, when we do a Shuto, the hand is going to roll here like this. So let's just try that with one hand. Come up. Now, if you look, the attack is coming into my face. I need to move my forearm from this side of my face to this side and sweep it across. Now, it's hard to see, but the 45-degree angle, forward and forward, that's the line that it's going on. We did last time Hikyuke where you pulled back on this line. So now, instead of drawing it back, we're pressing it forward. So you can chop this way, you can chop this way. Here we go, let's try it. Come up, ich, ni, san, shi, and this hand will be here at about this level. Go, and the fingers kind of finish right about at my eye level. Rok, shich, hach, ku, chu. Let's add the footwork. Ich, move. Ni, move out of the way. San, dodge and hit. Shi, dodge and hit. Go, pretty good, you guys. Rok, shich, hach. Okay, now normally this is where you're gonna kill me. Normally I'm saying elbow, hand always on the outside of the elbow. In this one, hand comes on the inside. Okay, here we go. Let's try a few more. Ich, hand on the inside. Ni, san, shi, go. Let's add the footwork. Ich, ni, san, shi, go. As you can see, this is a natural motion. If an attack is coming in, it's very natural to just pick your hands up and protect yourself with this forearm this way. So imagine that sweeping out of the way there. Now we're going to make a punch same time. So ich, block, punch. Ni, block, punch. San, block and punch. Shi, block, punch. We can go back at an angle. Ich, block and punch. Ni, block and punch. San, shi, We can go forward, ich, block, punch. Ni, block, and punch, and jam them. San, move it in across and punch. Very good, and shake it out. So that's shuto uke. This can also be used as a throw technique. If I had a partner to demonstrate and somebody makes a punch, I could block that punch. And remember how I said the hand, instead of coming on the outside, it comes on the inside. After I block the punch, I can move in with this motion to push them back off balance, and then that could be a throw technique. So imagine that, where you block, step in, and throw that. In a lot of the Shorin-ryu katas, Shorite style of karate, they call it Shorin-ryu karate. You're in a cat stance, and you make this block. So this is a pretty prominent feature in a lot of their katas. So with that front foot being false, ready to sweep, you can see how, how that could really work. Blocking, moving in, and sweeping with that foot and with this hand. So there you have that. Shutoke. All right, moving on to the strike techniques. We're going to work on the spear hand. When you do the spear hand, if you look at how I kind of taper my hand a little bit, and I bend the fingers this way, that way on impact, they don't break back, but they would hit something, and if they needed to crumble, they'd hit here. So this takes conditioning. They normally, at the dojo, you might say, have a bundle of bamboo tied on each side, and you take your spear hand and you thrust it into the bamboo. The other thing is I have a bucket of beans, mung beans, Chinese mung beans, and I strike it into there, or small stones and even sand. And we practice the spear hand. It's done with the whole hand like this. It's done with one finger also. We do fingertip push-ups to make this stronger. The places that you're striking with spear hand are obviously points in the throat, the carotid artery, the eyes, bridge of the nose, other pressure points that you might want to strike. Okay, all different methods of spear hand technique. Even with the thumb, bushiken this way, striking to different points. Okay, let's take the spear hand. Thrust it forward and chamber the fist. 1, thrust. 2, thrust. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now from here, you can also put the hand here, and this would be a more advanced way of practicing. 1, thrust. 2, thrust. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now from here, move to the side. 1, 2, 3, come underneath like snake style kung fu. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So the spear hand could be a thrust to the face, and when the attack comes in, I pull it here, when the attack comes in, I can move off to the side, and this can also be a simultaneous deflection and strike to the face. If I'm here, it's hard to block, but if I'm here off to the side, I can deflect it while striking to their face simultaneously. So let's do that again with that footwork and think of that. Ready? 1, come underneath and strike. 2, underneath and strike. 3, thrust. 4, thrust. 5, 6, and that's where you're going to get power, is from this coming forward, and that's what's going to deflect their attack off to the side. 4, 5, 6, 7, right to the eyes. 8, 9, 10. Very good. Shake it out, relax. Okay, so that's the nukite, or the spear hand. So we have, Daito, which is the next one. Spear hand also works good with hikyuke. So let's try that. The other night we did hikyuke. So do hikyuke. So ich, hikyuke. Now nukite, spear hand. They call it nukite or nukite zuki. Zuki is a thrust, just like a punch, seiken ski. Now this is nukite zuki. Ready? Here we go. Ich, ni, hikyuke, nukite zuki. 3, 4, go. Now let's add the footwork. Ich, block, thrust. Ni, block, thrust. 3, block, thrust. 4, go. Good. Now from here, ich, block, check and thrust. Ni, block, check and thrust. 3, block, check, thrust. 4, block, check the arm, thrust. So again, that's checking the elbow. So after you block, you push their elbow and you trap it, and you can then strike to the face. So block, check, strike. Block, check, strike. So you'll see this in martial art forms where they move in forward like this, or they're moving back. And that's what they're doing, is blocking, checking, striking. We're going to add on a punch to it. Here we go. Kikyuke, nukite, now punch. Now take the punching hand and block, kikyuke, nukite zuki, and punch. Let's try it. Ich, lock, spear, punch. Ni, lock, spear, punch. San, this is excellent for coordination. Shi, we used to do these partner drills all the time. Go. Rok, you get really good at striking to various targets. Shich, so I can block, strike, and punch to the face. Try to this side. Block, strike face, strike face. Now from here, block, strike face, punch to the body. Block, strike face, punch to the body. And the footwork. Ich, spear, punch to the body. Ni, block, spear, punch. San, block, spear, punch. Shi, block, spear, punch. Go, block, spear. Now from here, pull down the arm, punch. Ready, go. Block, spear, pull down, punch. Go. Block, spear, pull down, strike. Block, spear, pull down, strike. Okay, and relax. So many combinations you can do. Again, be creative. Think like an artist and create the variations. But they have to be done with the martial sense. Otherwise, it's not going to mean anything. Okay. We're teaching the kids penmanship today. Teaching them cursive. Okay, Haito. Haito is your rich hand strike. Let's try. We're going to go at the Jodo level. Ich, ni, san, shi, upper level. Go. Rok. Shi, keep your weight low. Hach, lower your center of gravity. Ku, chamber your fist. Chu. Now from here, we're going to block and strike. Ich, ni, san, shi. Go. Again, adding that footwork, stepping in at a 45-degree angle. Rok. Shich. Hach. Ku. Chu. So imagine that they punch. We can step off line, clothesline them. Now you can add your foot sweep onto that as well. So instead of just doing the ashibarai, the foot sweep, or osotogari, add on that strike and sweep the leg out. So let's try this. Here we go. Kikyuke, block, spear, punch, step in, rich hand, and sweep. And now you have a combination in ippon. Block, spear, punch, move in, rich hand, and sweep. So again, you may not be able to train with a partner at home, but these are called fit-ins. You can practice fitting in these combinations, so when you're with a partner, you don't have to think about it. You have the unconscious technique from all the repetition. Let's try that again. Go. Block, punch, move in, sweep. Other side now. Go. Block, punch, move in, sweep. Rich hand, and sweep the leg. Boom. Very good. All right. So have that feeling as you do all these techniques in the kata. Let's take the rich hand out to the body. Ich, ni, san, shi, go. Roku. Now straight into the groin. Let's step in and strike this way. Ich. Block, side step and hit. Ni. San. I'm coming a little bit higher so it picks it up on the camera, but really would be lower. Shi. Go. Roku. Okay. So rich hand is versatile. I can also come this way with it as well for a rich hand block or a setup for a throw technique. Okay. Mikazuki geri. Mikazuki geri is the crescent kick, like a crescent moon, okay? So it's gonna come in a circle pattern. Yeah, so hands are up. What we're gonna do is your toes are gonna be pointed up. This is kind of the wrong way of doing a round kick that most people do. So hands are up, put your hand out and hit your palm, hitch with the sole of your foot. Knee, crescent kick. San, shi, go. Switch feet, other side. This is called an outside to inside crescent kick. Hitch, come around and hit. Knee, san, shi, good, and keep your guard up. Go. See how I'm keeping my guard up? I'm not letting that fly around as I kick. Now, back to here. My right foot is back, Now this time, the other hand goes out. I'm going to do an inside to outside crescent kick. Ich, here we go. Ni, san, shi, go. Now switch your feet. I'm doing an inside to outside crescent kick. Ich, ni, san, hug the body with the guard. Shi, go. Excellent. Very good, very good. There's different views I can do. I'm going to put me up now as this one. But I liked seeing everybody do all those techniques before. I was watching everybody's form and how you're doing it. Everybody looks really good. You're doing a great job with that. Let's just make sure now that we keep our guard up while you're doing something like kicking, for instance. Okay, one more kick. It's called the spin back kick. Here we go. So hands are up this way. And let's turn backwards now. Spin back kick, kick, come down. Let's shuffle back. So my guard is up. I'm going to turn. I switch my guard. I look over my shoulder. Get the kick to go straight back. Refold, come down, and shuffle back. Couple more. Hitch, turn, kick, down, shuffle, turn, kick, down, shuffle. It's hard to do with socks on, a little slippery. But that's a great way to practice. Keep your balance. Ready to go. Turn, kick, down, shuffle. One more time. Right? 1, 2, 3, and back. Okay. So those are our 2 blocks, 2 strikes, 2 kicks to the 15 advanced techniques that we're doing tonight. Last night we did the first 2. Tomorrow night, later on this week, we'll wrap it up with the last one, and then we'll review them all. Okay, Saifa Kata. Thing's going to cut me off in about another 10 minutes or so, so let's get into our Saifa Kata. Here we go. All right, so feet together and bow. I'm going to shorten things up so it fits in the space of our kitchen here. But of course, when you have more room, spread out with more room. Saifa. I'll do it opposite side, so I'll be your mirror image. So you should be doing it. If I step out with this foot, you step out with a foot on your side there. Let's try it. Ich, step out. 1, 2, 3. Ni, step out. 1, 2, 3. San, 1, 2, 3. And step to the side. Knee kick, front kick, other side. This hand sweeps down, this one sweeps up. Knee kick, front kick, step back, double punch, and smash. The leg that's forward is the hand that makes the fist. This hand comes underneath, I turn. That's the hikyuke there. So we're going to turn, pull back, double punch. And that's all the way to here, block and punch. And then smash. When I come down, again, the leg that's forward is the hand that makes the tetsui uchi, the geiran uchi, the hammer fist strike. Now I'm going to sweep and stomp the foot, and I make a hammer fist strike, and I pull in, tsukame hiki, and an urazuki, yoku urazuki this way. Now other side, over the top, hammer fist, don't break the lamp, and then I step in, I'm going to punch. So I now have the right leg forward, the left hand out. I'm calling your side here. And I'm going to step forward and turn and make the ridge hand strike. Here we go. And then I turn out and push out. Getting a window here, wants me to upgrade my Zoom account. Okay, so we do this with Muchini, and we thrust out. And we circle the hands and come back to you. Okay, here we go. Let's try it again. Saifa. And step out. 1, 2, 3. Step. 1, 2, 3. Step. 1, 2, 3. Step. Go to the side. Ich. Knee. San. Punch. Smash. Turn. Lock. Punch. Smash. Hammer fist strike. Hey. Other side. Hey. Step forward, punch. Step forward, turn, reach in, circle, and then push out. And time. Okay. Have all these things that keep popping up, and I don't know how they work. Okay. All right. I'm going to unmute this here. We have a few minutes. We can pause for a second and then go back. Okay, who has questions on anything or how something goes or why is it done that way? Anybody have any questions?
I have a question.
Yes, go ahead, Kim.
At the beginning of Saifa, when do you switch which hand grabs your fist depending on which side you're going?
Correct. So once again, whichever leg is forward, that hand makes the fist. So I have my right leg forward in the opening step. That hand makes the fist. Okay, now when I step in with the left foot, that hand then makes the fist. And then same thing, going to the right. So good question. Yep, you alternate hands. That, I like thinking of that as a wrist escape especially. Somebody grabs on with two-hand grab, and the way that you can free your hand, break your hand out and sidestep and an elbow or strike or hip groin, do an arm lock, or come over an arm lock. It's a nice freeing technique. Okay, any other questions like that to clarify? Good question.
Yeah, and Sensei, you, I think it was Saturday you said I never realized this, the fist, the hand is actually out a little bit like this to actually break the grip.
Uh-huh. Yep. So if you hold on to it, I'll do it this way so you can see. See how the wrist like that? So you want to dig that in and see how that breaks the grip. That's if you're thinking of, again, from a same side grab attack and you step out. That hand is also like that. And you pull it across. Same thing here. Not just straight here. Yeah, there's a lot of subtleties. Anything else like that? Clarifying questions? Good question. Okay, so now, one of the things I want you to practice when you do the kata is you're going to do it with what's called kanchan and muchimi. Muchimi is that heavy, sticky motion. Kind of where you're in contact with somebody and you're hooking their hand down in that heavy motion of staying in contact with their hand. That's hand contact. So do this. Grab your wrist, bring your hand around, and grab onto the other wrist. Bring your hand around, escape. So see how you're staying sticky and you're just rolling right on. So bring it around and grab on. Around, grab on. Okay? All right? So that's one way of an example of sticky hands. Same thing, if I push the wrist, I come around and I push, you can do sticky hands with yourself to practice that concept. Okay. All right. Chan-chan is the agility, moving quickly, your springiness in your step. So Saifa Kata really emphasizes agility and moving quickly. Let's incorporate Muchimi and Chan-chan into the kata. Here we go. With more of the feeling of Saifa Kata. Ready? And I'll do it off the sides. Here we go. Step, slide, pull, sit, drop your weight. Step, slide, pull, sit. Step, slide, pull, sit. Now, spring it. Go to the side, dodge. Other side, dodge. Step back. Now turn, block, strikes. Over the top. Other side. Step in, punch. Now step forward, turn quickly. And then this is Muchimi. Inhale. Exhale. And breathe in. And breathe out. Okay. So now that's the feeling. So when you practice Saifa, get that feeling. Okay, let's try it one more time like that. I'm going to go a little shorter so I don't slip on the floor. But you practice as best you can. The first rhythm, I'm going to break it down a little bit here and there. First is going to be a 1, 2, 3 rhythm. You see that same rhythm in Geisai Aichi Kata. 1, 2, 3. So let's step. Go. Step. 1, 2, 3. Pause. Step. 1, 2, 3. Pause. I'm going to shorten things up a little bit. Step. 1, 2, 3. Pause. Now go to the side. Kick, front kick. Dodge. Other side. Punch. Smash. Turn. Block. Punch. Smash. Over the top. Hey. Other side. Hey. Step forward. Punch. Step forward. Turn. Reach hand. And this, I'm trying not to hit the table in the painting. But this would come all the way out and turn over. Very good. Okay. Saifa Kata. So we want to get the feeling, the rhythm, the breathing, the timing, the springiness and agility, and also the heaviness and the strength. One thing I wanted to mention before this thing kicks me off another 4 minutes. you're not punching unless you have a makiwara or a heavy bag at your house. You may not be getting the impact to your body. Make sure you're doing your weight training, your push-ups, your squats, pull-ups wherever you can. I have the videos out. I don't know if you saw those. Go to my YouTube channel. By the way, please subscribe to my YouTube channel and do the thumbs up on the videos. It helps with a lot of the things on there. But get that resistance training in. Some of the other things you can do too is simply holding your stance like a shikodachi. You can also lay on the floor, lift your legs up and your head up. Do those for 30 seconds. Do those for a minute, even for 3 minutes. Lastly, work the arms. Hold your push-up position, maybe even on the fingertips. Again, for 30 seconds, several minutes, whatever you can do. And that's going to help keep your bone density strong. It's going to help keep your resistance training if you don't have a big waist. Of course, the other thing you can do is Sanshin Kata. You should be doing, really, the first kata you should be starting with everything. And you can do any kata like that. You can do Geisarichi, relax and then tighten your muscles and move. This kind of muscular tension will keep and maintain your bone density, and your resistance training will increase your muscle tone. And that's important. Okay, we got another several minutes. Any other questions on Saifa, karate? Anything?
No.
All right. How many of you guys saw that video of Sensei Higona doing power training? I sent it out. It was like an hour-long video or something.
Oh yeah, I watched that. It was very interesting.
Okay.
I've seen it before a while ago, but I rewatched it, and boy, those guys really train. That's how they train.
Yeah, that was a normal class for us all the time. So if you get a chance, check out that video, and you'll see some traditional Goju training. So this kata Saifa was brought from China to Okinawa by Master Higona, Ryo Higona, who learned it under Master Judo from China. And then Master or Sensei Kanryo Higona brought it to Okinawa and taught it to Chojin Miyagi Sensei. Chojin Miyagi Sensei then in turn taught it to Anichi Miyagi Sensei. And Anichi Miyagi Sensei taught it to Morio Higona Sensei. And my teacher studied under Morio Higona Sensei. I met Sensei Higona when I was about 10 years old. I first started, and I was a little clueless kid in class, and you know, he was at the dojo, and I had my first certificate from him. But it would be a nice thing to go actually train with him again in Okinawa. But my teacher used to go there, study, and stay there for months at Okinawa, and he would come and stay at my teacher's house, and they train every morning. And he trained under Chinin Sensei as well, another prominent guy. All right, this thing's going to kick me off in another minute. Great to see everybody. Let's have a good evening. And tune in next, same bat channel, same bat time. We'll be here tomorrow as well.
Right.
Let people know what I'm talking about.
Have a good night.
Thank you.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye. Take care, guys.